What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Cosplay Time. As always, I am Chris, aka Mr. Zoom _ 2028.
I'm Alexis, aka Alpha Magari.
And today we are here with special guest.
My name is Alden Mayer, and aka I_am_the_owl on TikTok.
Alright, and who's going to take the first question, me or you?
You can have the first question.
Alright. How did you find out about TikTok / Musical.ly?
I was first introduced by my sister, and I at first thought, print app like everyone else would see it. But I decided to give it a try. I made one video, never returned to it in almost a year or a few months. And then I went to watching some videos, watching people do their own thing, and I decided to give it a try. I tried out different things, and then I decided to step into the cosplay, role play era of things. That's where that's where most of my content is based off of, and I've had a lot of fun with it, and I've met a lot of people along the way.
What would you say has been the biggest struggle you faced while cosplaying, either like creative-wise or just like by the people around you?
I'd say the biggest struggle with cosplaying is the time and energy it takes for me. I absolutely love it, but of course there are some times where you just don't feel like you want to get up and do a whole lot of acting and movement and changing into costume and everything. That would have to be some of the biggest struggles for me. But all it takes is a little bit of motivation, and I'm back up on my feet.
What is your favorite character to cosplay as?
My favorite character to cosplay would definitely have to be my OC, the Owl. He's been very interactive. He's been through a whole lot of adventures cosplaying as him and interacting with other people and going through multiple adventures. He's been through a lot, facing, different tragedies in his life. He's uh, met new people, and it's been a very fantastic thrill ride. Another one of my favorites to cosplay as would have to be. Um, I really like cosplaying as Spider-Man. He's another cosplay that I get a lot of credit for. That a lot of people remember me by. Um, Fun to cosplay as him. You definitely get a whole lot of energy and a whole lot of praise when you cosplay as people, somebody's favorite superhero, and overall, it's very fun, and I relate to the character very well.
Very nice. Have you been able to take anything that you've done or learned while cosplaying into, I don't want to say the real world because cosplaying is the real world, but into other situations in your life?
Well, during my time of cosplaying and interacting with some people, I have definitely uh, learned some valuable things when it comes to uh, learning from past experiences and learning what I can do to improve myself and to always aim to do better.
Alright. This is the serious question, is your view on stuff getting taken off of TikTok for stupid reasons.
Yeah, unfortunately, that can be quite a struggle with TikTok. Various glitches that it's been given us. I just realized and found out that TikTok has taken whole everybody's videos off of every single hashtag out there, uh, decreasing the chance of more views and having people see videos that you have done under that hashtag. which uh, gives people only the option to scroll all the way to your previous vids to find, all the vids under that hashtag, which is quite time-consuming and frustrating, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, I found out one of my videos got shadow banned yesterday.
Dang, that sucks.
I feel like it.
And like the video wasn't even that bad. It's just me and another person in spider suits, and it got taken down, or well, not taken down, but shadow banned.
You gotta have at least one video that's been shadow banned. You gotta be through that experience
I've
before.
I've had multiple videos being shadow banned due to have due to them being too violent or too crude in the adult humor category of things. Unfortunately, you have to abide by the rules under their community guidelines some way. I do hope in the future that it can prove somehow that it can be the best for everybody. That's what I'm hoping for, at least.
Hey, does TikTok have like a repeal system yet, or no?
They do. You have to actually have it say that you violated the community guidelines so you can repeal it, but it's just another automated system. So generally, they'll just say that your repeal isn't accepted. If it's shadow banned, though, it doesn't actually count as being violation. It just is under review constantly, and then there's no way to actually get a repeal. You have to either upload the video and use like a sticker or something to alter it in some way, otherwise it'll get flagged again and taken down right away.
Yeah, TikTok needs to work on that.
Yes, it does. Okay. How do you come up with your ideas for what you want to cosplay?
I first take inspiration from prop masks and different things I can find and see what I can do to make out of that. Like my instance, sort of owl mask. I took inspiration to that, and I wanted to make my own OC to him, and he's become quite the icon on my page and to many other people. And I also I find the props, I piece them together, and I also try to give them a name, and then see what personality would best suit them. So my owl character, he's mysterious, he's vigilant, he's wise. And for my other OC, Jared the Rocker, who's a music wizard, he's chill, he's laid back, uh, dangerous, doesn't really care about anything. And then you have another OC of mine that was based off of a face filter, a Halloween face filter on TikTok, whose name is Randy the Race, and he is an absolute party animal, absolutely crazy, a loose cannon, and I had a lot of fun playing as him. I wish I could continue cosplaying as him, but unfortunately, the face filter is not available for use anymore. So I do hope it comes up again next Halloween.
Alright. Favorite convention to go to?
Favorite convention? I haven't been to a lot of conventions, let alone almost any, but thankfully, I've made it to one convention, and that's Comic-Con. I've made it there as Spider-Man. Everyone had a blast. Everyone wanted pictures of me. I managed to I got to do things that I didn't get to do before. I met the cast and crew or the members of the Sesame Street people. I had free comics. I managed to get some photos from people, professional people, and I made it to a YouTube channel, and I had like a couple interviews. It was ludicrous. Everyone loved the Spider-Man gig that I had performed, being friendly, awesome, and excited. It was such a great feeling.
Yeah, man, like that's what conventions are about, like feeling great in your cosplay and stuff.
Absolutely, and also seeing other people get to do what they love to dress up as. It's awesome.
When you start your cosplays, do you just wing it and just base it off of an item, or do you sit down and plan out everything that you do before you do it?
Well, at first,
Or
I either find the audio that I would like to use or see a video that I'd like to duet, and of course, I choose the video to duet and the audio to act in that fits best with the character. You don't want to do something that is too random or something that doesn't seem to be right with the character. Doesn't seem like anything that he would do. Um, and then there would be times where I would sit down and think about what next big thing I can do with my character or characters. And it it takes quite the time, patience, but in the end, it's definitely worth it. And I managed to make something that is absolutely worth to watch.
Favorite slash least favorite thing about cosplay?
Um, Favorite thing about cosplay is getting to dress up, getting to be something that you don't get to be a whole lot, and also getting to meet the people that have made a big impact in your life. The least favorite thing about cosplay, I think we can all agree on this, is the time and energy. Let's be honest, a lot of people, they put on all that makeup and they get all their props and stuff around. Uh, there will be times, where it's a Monday or a Saturday and you just don't want to get out of bed and you just want to do your own thing. Yeah, it, it happens, but eventually we'll find a motivation and we'll get back into doing what we like doing.
Also, the lack of money in my wallet.
That too. I mean, yeah, that too.
What is the thing that you struggle the most as when you do cosplay, and how do you counter
That is a very tough question.
it?
Something that I struggle the most and what I do to counteract it.
It can be doing videos too. I'll count that as well.
Right. Overall, trying to get past the community guidelines because I don't want to do something that everyone sees and does. I want to do something different and unique. That's what I think everyone should aim for. Something different that nobody has, that nobody sees a whole lot of. That's why, for my Mortal Kombat Johnny Cage cosplays, I would do like fight vids or fatality video edits, and uh, you don't see a whole lot of that crazy stuff on there, but I put the time, the effort into that, and it managed to look like a very nice video.
Do you make or buy your cosplays?
I most of the time buy, and the make part would have to be finding what I can, getting what I can find in my house, and then piecing them all together to make them in one big character. That would have to be the most part, but definitely a lot of it would have to be buying.
What's the most intricate cosplay that you've done, either time, effort, or detail in it?
Most intricate. would have to be my Batman cosplay. I spent quite a fortune on that suit, though I haven't put in a whole lot of time I haven't made a whole lot of videos with that Batman cosplay. It's very detailed, head to toe, very good quality. The second most insecure would have to be my Rorschach cosplay. The mask is very unique. It has the ink blot animations where you breathe in, breathe out, and it appears and disappears with the ink blot. I have the fedora and this trench coat and pair of gloves that I use, and it's I had a lot of fun playing as both characters, and I would definitely like to portray as them again.
Alright. Have you ever done casual cosplay or full-on cosplay in public?
At Comic-Con would have to be the most public cosplay thing that I've done as Spider-Man, as I mentioned earlier. Um, and then with Spider-Man, after the Comic-Con, I made it to the hotel, and still in my Spider-Man outfit, the kids, they were like, "Oh, Mom, look, it's Spider-Man." That would have to be the most public I've done in any cosplay.
For TikTok, what is your favorite video that you've done so far? There's always the one.
Man, so many videos out there. But there's one. There are quite videos that were very. There are a few videos that are very nostalgic in my eyes. They're one of the very first videos I've ever done, and those videos have got me where I am today. Even very soon, I will be putting my very first videos in a compilation along with some other videos in a video edit that reveals the owl story as a whole. It's going to be very big, in my opinion, and it's going to be a huge trip down to memory lane for the fans that have been with me for a very long time.
What is the weirdest cosplay experience you've had?
Weirdest cosplay experience. I'm not so sure about that one. Pretty much, you know, nothing weird out of the ordinary for me. Not that I can think of, at least.
I think the most common one for me, though, is always like a member of my family catching me making a video or something.
Right.
Like, forget to close the door or whatever, and they walk in and you're all, like, just acting in cosplay or whatever.
What since we all do TikTok so much, what do you look to be known for on TikTok specifically?
Well, I hope to be known for, as myself and also the owl, because my owl, the owl OC of mine, is based off of my own personality and my own life experiences. He's definitely the mascot, the icon of my whole page, and definitely the most iconic and nostalgic thing that I have ever done.
Which is better, if a cosplay is easy to wear and comfortable, or that it looks very accurate to what it is supposed to look like, as in armor or cosplays that include other things other than fabric?
I believe the cosplay that would have to be the most accurate. But again, you know, with cosplay, we're gonna have our own takes on it. Have a character that a canon character, and just put our own twist on it. And then you have, you know, you want to go far above and beyond with a character that you really like, and that you want to blow all other cosplayers out of the water with, right? So yeah, it all depends on what people aim for, in my opinion.
What is your opinion on, especially right now, for cosplayers throwing each other under the bus, like you said, on the community as a whole and what we stand for?
But I do believe what we stand for, you know, is just being ourselves, accepting people for who they are, and you know, definitely seeing how good we can make this app be, and overall being one huge family that has a whole lot of things to appreciate each other about, and that we have all that we all have a lot in common with.
All right. Which cosplays do you have in the future that your fans can look forward to?
Not not a not a big idea at the moment. But I do look forward to portraying as another OC of mine that I had in mind for a while. But all I need is just some makeup, props, and everything else, new mask, and I'll be all set. It it would be original and unique, and I just hope that it will eventually happen sooner or later.
Do you have any cons that you're planning on going to coming up?
No, not now. Not at the moment.
Who is your favorite TikTok cosplayer, and who is your favorite non-TikTok cosplayer?
Favorite TikTok cosplayer. I mean, I love a whole lot of them. I love them all. Like, there's so many to them. I take a whole lot of inspiration from each individual, and then I look up to each individual as well. And I see them all as equal. I don't see anyone. I don't see any others below another as well. I absolutely love everyone for their own unique style and their own originality. It's amazing. And to give you a heads up, my phone is at 2%. So if this shuts off on you guys, I apologize. So uh, there's that. And now it's almost disconnected. But so yeah.
That was all of my questions, so.
All right, I think it's time for the outro because I am out of questions as well. Do you have anything you want to shout out? Any announcements you want to make?
Just do what you love doing, and always look forward to making new friends and memories.
Oof, can't say it any better than that.
All right, time for the outro. All right, thank you for watching, everybody. As always, I have been Chris, aka Mr. Zoom _2028.
I'm Alexis, aka Alfie Magari.
And we've
And
had special guest.
And I am Alden Mayor, aka I_am_B_owl.
Thank you, and good night, everybody.